Hi, welcome back to Paula's. So we're here again at Paula's in Ashby, Mass. We've been here a few times, and Paula's let us know that there's been some more goings on, and we decided to come back and talk to you about what's new, what's going on.
It's been relatively quiet. Feel a presence once in a while, but there hasn't really been much more going on.
But tell us about the fields. Were there going to be somebody digging up there?
So yes, we don't know when it's going to happen, but there might be like some archaeological excavation to look and see if they find any artifacts, because apparently this area is a hot spot for Native American activity. So we don't know when that's going to happen.
Who decided that it was a paranormal hotspot?
Not necessarily paranormal, but a lot of just that this is historically a place where the Native Americans lived. And we have found some interesting things in the woods, and they apparently tend to settle along rivers and travel along perennial streams, and we have a really nice perennial stream down back. So probably was a lot of Native American activity here. And I know you've, not you specifically, but your group has in the past felt a lot, and I've felt a lot in the woods. Other people have said it too, where you can really just feel like this energy.
Right. Now, do you need permission to do that from somebody?
To do what?
To dig?
Oh, it wouldn't be us. It's official, like government type thing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the story about the barn stairs?
Yes, that was quite a few years ago now, and I was dating someone who, it was a facade that he was a nice person. Before, when I first started to see him, I said, "Mr. Ghost, I think I really like this guy. Can you be nice to him? Don't do anything." And then after a while, the guy was like so verbally abusive, and so I was getting ready to go see my dad. So I'm standing at the top of the stairs in the barn, and I was really upset. And I said, "Mr. Ghost, what the hell are you doing? Why aren't you helping me get rid of this guy?" This guy that I was dating picked me and my brother and I up at the airport. We came back home, and he dropped off my brother, and then he was going to drop me off here. And he said, "Your ghost pushed me down the stairs." Like, "What stairs?" And he said, "The barn stairs." And I said, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?" And he picked up his shirt, and no lie, no exaggeration, he had a black and blue this big. It was his whole entire side. And I asked him, "Well, what happened?" He said, "I was at the top of the stairs in the barn in the exact," I had him show me, the exact spot that I said, "Mr. Ghost, what the hell are you doing? Why aren't you helping me?" And he said he felt an arm come around him and just push him all the way down. So he went from there down a short thing of stairs and then onto the concrete on the floor. And I'm like, "You sure that you felt something?" He said, "Oh yeah, I felt the arm come around me and shove me down there." And that was interesting because it was exactly in the spot that I said, "Mr. Ghost, what the hell are you doing?" So
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me think whoever's here is protecting you.
oh, definitely. There was a story about my light in my bedroom wouldn't work, and it was like going off and on, and I called the electrician. It went on for like over a month, maybe 2 months, and the electrician just wasn't coming. Well, my son was concerned, and he dragged the electrician over here. He knew him. And when the electrician went to look at the light was fine, but it was the box in the wall, the switch.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a short in there, and it was all charred around the switch and the wall. And my son said that the electrician came downstairs with the box, showing everyone. He said he was as white as a ghost, because he said, "I don't know why this house didn't burn down." And one of the first times that you people were here, somehow or other the medium figured that and asked, I don't know how we figured that out, but he said he put out, the ghost said he put out the fire. And that's the only thing that makes sense. Not that, I mean, we couldn't, the house should have burned down. So he's definitely watching over me.
As always, I sent pictures of the property to Raven upon our arrival. Raven has no advanced knowledge of our location. I have inserted the clips from Raven's call with her remote reading. Raven can be contacted by emailing raven@silvermoonmedium.com.
That there was a fire there. There's an older man spirit that's there that really doesn't like anybody messing with candles or electricity. And part of that is because what I got a little later on was that the barn was hit by lightning.
There appears to be an old foundation not far from the current barn Gina had taken a look at previously.
There was another barn and a rebuild. That might have been the original barn in the 1800s. Certainly does look like a foundation to both myself and Joe. So we are kind of intrigued by that little spot on the farm, being the burn.
I never feel like any bad vibes or nervous. It's always like really warm, fuzzy, content feelings. So.
But I gotta tell you, I don't know if you feel any negative energies, but I don't see any.
I never feel negative energy.
Good, because I don't feel anything negative.
No, never.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, me too.
Again, I don't feel anything negative when I went through it. I didn't. Most of them are just there. They're still living there where they want to be.
Do you know if anybody's passed away in this house since you
Oh, I'm
moved?
sure there has been.
Yeah.
Because the house was, we're not exactly sure of the age. Because I guess it took them about 20 years to complete a house. So we've heard dates all the way from 1846 to 1864.
Oh, and that there was an accidental death in the barn as well.
We began our investigation looking for EMF, or electromagnetic fields, with a millimeter sweep. Millimeters measure fluctuations in electromagnetic fields and temperature. Theories in the paranormal field suggest that spirits have the ability to generate and manipulate these fields.
Is there anybody here in this room that would like to speak with us or come out and have a conversation? Can you light up the meters? They won't hurt you. They're just here to let us know that there's someone here that would like to communicate with us. And you can do that by lighting them up. And that will indicate to me that there is an energy here. And if there's an energy here, I can try to communicate with you. Can you do that again? Can you light those meters up again? Okay, I saw that. Can you make it a little stronger? Can you go to the next light? So we can see it on the camera? Thank you for that.
Dowsing rods, also known as divining rods, have become a common tool used for detecting the presence of nearby spirits. Although the original purpose of dowsing rods had little to do with the paranormal, they have become an important and useful tool for a paranormal investigation.
Gina said there's someone standing by the table. If you're standing by the table, can you point both rods straight ahead? Look, that's not straight ahead. Point both straight ahead, please. Okay. If you're willing to answer some questions, can you make an X with the rods? An X would mean yes.
Gina, sitting behind me, was picking up a figure on the SLS camera. Unfortunately, the file said they were corrupted and could not be played. We have investigated this 140-acre property several times over the past 10 or 12 years, and for some reason or other, whenever we use the SLS camera, it has always malfunctioned.
Do you have did you have a leg injury? Earlier? Is that what happened, or something wrong with one of your legs? Huh.
Okay, straighten them back out, please. We'll take that as a yes.
Do you spend most of your time in the dining room? Yes. Okay. That would be a yes, right?
Yep, that would be
Okay.
yes.
Do you spend,
Hang on. Open both rods, please, for the next question. Point them both straight ahead. You need to separate them. Thank you. Okay.
do you know, is there a little girl ghost here too? So yes. Okay. Do you know if there's, oops, sorry.
Open the rods, please, for the next question. Thank you.
Do you know if there's a lot of Native American, so Indian activity here? We've heard that.
In case you just popped open.
That was really weird. So that would be a no.
Did you just try and open my case? Or maybe the dog here went.
I
Did you
looked
do
at
that?
her, though.
Did you do that?
I don't think so. She's not near it.
No, something didn't dance.
Yeah, she's not near it.
We've only got 2 minutes left.
Okay.
We'll have to grab the other camera after.
Do you kind of watch over me, make sure that I'm okay? Thanks. I knew that. That was a definite yes. Yes. Yep, that's what I feel.
Hey, open the rods, please.
I think that's
Put them both straight. Are you a male spirit? Can you cross the rods, please, if you're a man? Okay. Are you a female spirit? Are you a woman? You cross the rods, please. Okay. All right. Can you open both rods, please? Are you Sarah? We heard there was a Sarah here.
Grace. Well, that's interesting.
Hi, Grace.
Well, hello, Grace.
So this is the first time for a woman spirit.
There's a woman who walks around the house. Okay, she's definitely like, I want to say 1920s, so she might have been part of that 1800s family. I'm not sure, but she walks around the place. She manifested to me as in her 50s or 60s, but I feel like she was a lot older when she crossed, and she had dark hair. Let me see, but she's in like a white blouse with a long skirt. And I kept getting the name Grace, but I don't know if that's her name or...
Did you die in childbirth here?
Okay, point them both straight ahead, please.
We're sorry to hear that, Grace.
Yeah. Did you lose your baby too? Oh, that's sad.
So sad.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's freezing cold in here.
And there was a wife who died in childbirth.
Were you in your 20s when you died? Yep. Is the baby buried here on the property?
I don't know about anybody else, but I just got,
I'm freezing.
it's cold over here, yeah.
Another question. I have another question.
Yeah, open the rods, please.
Are you buried with the baby? Yes.
Okay,
Interesting.
open the rods, please.